The cost of ignorance is a praise that highlights the consequences of not knowing, understanding, or seeking knowledge. It suggests that ignorance isn't harmless. It comes with real costs, whether in life, relationships, or decision making. Here's a detailed explanation. Number 1, personal growth. Ignorance limits your ability to grow, learn, or improve. Without awareness, you may repeat mistakes or miss opportunities for self-development. Refers to the ongoing process of improving yourself, your knowledge, skills, mindset, and character to become the best version of who you can be. It's about learning from experiences, facing challenges, and consciously developing habits, attitudes, and abilities that help you thrive in life. Key aspects of personal growth include self-awareness, learning education, mindset development, emotional intelligence, goal setting and discipline, adaptability. About self-awareness, understanding our strengths, weaknesses, emotions, and motivation. Growth starts when you truly know yourself. Number 2, learning and education. Continuously acquiring knowledge, skills, and insights, both formal and through life experiences. Mindset development. Cultivating a positive, resilient, and open mindset that embraces challenges and opportunities. 4, emotional intelligence. Improving your ability to manage emotions, empathize with others, and build healthy relationships. 5, goal settings and disciplines. Identifying meaningful goals and taking consistent action towards achieving them. Adaptability. Growing involves learning to navigate change and uncertainty with confidence and flexibility. Personal growth is a lifelong journey of becoming more capable, confident, and fulfilled. It transforms challenges into lessons and setbacks into stepping stones. Choosing to stay blind is a phrase that refers to the deliberate decision to ignore truth, facts, or reality, often because facing them is uncomfortable, inconvenient, or challenging. Unlike accidental ignorance, this is willful. You know something exists but avoid acknowledging it. Here's a deeper explanation. Number 1, avoiding responsibility. Sometimes people choose ignorance to escape accountability or difficult decisions. Turning a blind eye can feel easier in the short term, but it leads to bigger problems later. Facing truth often requires change, changing beliefs, habits, or perspectives. Choosing to stay blind is a way to avoid that discomfort. 3, harming yourselves and others. Ignoring reality doesn't erase consequences. Avoiding facts can damage personal growth, relationships, and even community well-being. 4, missed opportunities. Knowledge empowers action. By staying blind, you miss chances to learn, grow, or make informed decisions that could improve your life. Spiritual or moral blindness. On a deeper level, choosing to stay blind can mean ignoring moral truths, ethical responsibilities, or spiritual realities, staying in darkness when light is available. Or choosing to stay blind is a decision that carries hidden costs. While it may feel safe or easy, it limits growth, understanding, and a meaningful change. When ignorance speaks, is a phrase that captures the idea that speaking without knowledge or understanding can cause harm, confusion, or embarrassment. It emphasizes that words carry power, and when they come from ignorance, the consequences can be significant. Here's a detailed explanation. 1. Misinformation and confusion. Speaking without understanding spreads false information, leading others to believe things that aren't true. 2. Damaging relationships. Ignorant comments can hurt others' feelings, create conflicts, or make people lose trust in you. 3. Reinforcing misunderstandings. When ignorance is expressed loudly or confidently, it can reinforce stereotypes, prejudices, and false beliefs. 4. Missed opportunities for learning. Speaking without knowing limits growth instead of asking questions and learning. 1 risks entrenching misunderstandings. 5. Personal credibility. Habitually speaking from ignorance or can damage your reputation and can make people take your opinions less seriously, even when you are knowledgeable about others' topics. In short, when ignorance speaks, is a reminder to pause, learn, and understand before speaking. Silence or curiosity often leads to more wisdom and speaking without knowing. The danger of not knowing highlights the risks of consequences that come from ignorance or lack of awareness. It reminds us that not knowing something, whether it's information, skills, or the truth, can lead to serious problems if left unaddressed. Here's a detailed explanation. 1. Poor decisions. Without knowledge, choices can be misguided, leading to mistakes or harmful outcomes in personal life, work, or relationship. 2. Vulnerability. Ignorance makes us susceptible to manipulations, scams, or harm because we don't recognize risks or opportunities properly. 3. Missed opportunities. Not knowing prevents growth. Opportunities for learning, advancement, or connection can be overlooked. 4. Social and moral consequences. Ignorance about societal issues, ethics, or the impact of our actions can harm communities and perpetuate injustice. 5. Personal growth, stagnation. True growth requires awareness. Remaining uninformed keep us trapped in old habits, limiting our potentials. In short, the danger of not knowing isn't just that we are uninformed, is that ignorance can actively lead to harm, loss, or missed chances. Seeking knowledge, asking questions, and staying curious are ways to reduce this danger. Ignorance is not bliss. Challenges the common saying that not knowing something makes life easier or happier. It emphasizes that avoiding knowledge or reality may feel uncomfortable in the short term, but in reality, ignorance often leads to problems, mistakes, and missed opportunities. Here's a detailed explanations. 1. Short-term comfort, long-term consequences. Ignorance may temporarily shield you from stress or uncomfortable truths, but avoiding knowledge can create bigger problems later. 2. Missed opportunities for growth. True learning and personal growth come from understanding. Even if the truth is hard to face, ignorance prevents that process. 3. Risk of harm. Not knowing important facts about health, finances, relationship, or safety can lead to serious negative consequences. 4. Harming others. Staying ignorant can unintentionally hurt people around you, especially when your lack of knowledge affects decisions or interactions. 5. False sense of security. Ignorance can create an illusion of safety or happiness, but it is fragile and unsustainable. And awareness and understanding lead to real empowerment and peace. In short, ignorance is rarely bliss. Facing reality, seeking knowledge, and embracing truth, even when uncomfortable, leads to genuine growth, safety, and fulfillment. Breaking free from ignorance is about moving from a state of not knowing, misunderstanding, or opening truth towards awareness, understanding, and wisdom. It emphasizes the power and freedom that come with learning and self-awareness. Here's a detailed explanation. Awakening awareness. Breaking free starts with realizing that there is more to know. It's about recognizing gaps in knowledge and being willing to explore them. 2. Personal empowerment. Knowledge gives you control over your choices, decisions, and life direction. Escaping ignorance allows you to act wisely rather than react blindly. 3. Growth and development. Moving past ignorance fuels personal, professional, and spiritual growth. It helps you develop skills, make better decisions, and improve relationships. 4. Overcoming fear. Often, people stay ignorant because facing truth is uncomfortable or scary. Breaking free requires courage to comfort reality and learn from it. 5. Positive influence on others. As you become more aware and informed, you can educate, inspire, and positively impact those around you. In short, breaking free from ignorance is a journey toward understanding, wisdom, and freedom. It transforms limitations into opportunities and fear into confidence. The price of turning a blind eye refers to consequences of deliberately ignoring problems, injustice, or truths. It highlights that avoiding responsibility or refusing to acknowledge reality may feel easier in the movement, but it comes with reality costs, personally, socially, and morally. Here's a detailed explanation. 1. The missed opportunities to act. Ignoring a problem means missing the chance to fix it, improve a situation, or help someone in need. The personal consequences. Turning a blind eye can lead to guilt, regret, or harm to your own reputation when the truth eventually comes out. 3. The harm to others. Avoiding reality often lets harmful situations continue, affecting others who may rely on awareness or actions. 4. The social and moral impact. Communities and relationships suffer when people choose ignorance over responsibility. Small acts of inaction can contribute to larger problems over time. 5. The long-term regret. What seems harmless in a short term may have lasting consequences. Accountability eventually catches up, and the cost of inaction becomes clear. In short, turning a blind eye may feel safe, but it carries a price. Missed opportunities, damaged relationships, and moral consequences. Facing truths and taking actions, even when uncomfortable, is the path to integrity and growth.